welcome to the How to Craft Network studio. My name is Toni and I'm so excited to show you today a lovely stamp set that is going to be so inspirational when you give it to your loved ones or card makers. So in today's studio I'm going to be using this beautiful Daring Lick dragonfly. Two sized dragonflies, really ornate in design, and this is going to lend itself so beautifully to your embossing powder techniques if you like your embossing, but equally they are deeply etched and are going to give you an instant piece of artwork. So let's show you the design. So on the carrier sheet, you get the super large one, and then they'll get the smaller one, and the smaller one looks beautiful on your envelope. So you have that coordination with a beautiful handmade card, and then the envelope, which is also coordinating. So let's get straight into some fun. So I'm just going to grab my Eureka here, and I'm going to heat emboss this design so you can see how truly beautiful it is. So a piece of black cardstock, and I'm going to use the large dragonfly for this one. And I'm just going to decide where I want this. I like the design to come slightly off the card sometimes. So I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go there, like that. Decisions. I'm just going to pick up that stamp, and because I'm heat embossing, I am just going to rub that anti-static bag over the cardstock, and this is going to prevent any of those nasty little areas where the embossing powder might want to stick where I don't want it to go. I'm going to ink up that stamp. And stamp down this beautiful design. And I can see it's picked up all of that detail. I'm just going to not give it a chance and just do it the second time. And then I'm just going to move this one out of the way. I'm just going to grab some cardstock here. And I'm just going to add some white embossing powder. Now you could mix your embossing powders should you wish. Cover that design. Give it a good old flick, and there we have that beautiful dragonfly. Just get any, if you've got any little pieces of embossing powder floating around, just knock them off. Put that embossing powder back for later. I am going to do a sentiment as well, so I'm just going to set this one aside and we'll heat set them together. I'm just going to grab the second piece of black cardstock and I'm going to do a sentiment. I'm just going to hold the black piece of card in place. I'm just going to remove this from my tool and I'm going to grab a lovely sentiment. Now there are a whole host of beautiful sentiments in here, and I think I'm going to go with happiness looks gorgeous on you. That's cool, isn't it? It does. Happiness looks gorgeous on you. I'm just going to pop that in the centre there like so. And exactly the same as we did with our dragonfly, I'm just going to anti-static in the hope we get a nice crisp image. So I'm just going to ink up that sentiment. And I'm happy with that one. So let's cover this one in our white embossing powder, the same as we did with our dragonfly. We'll have a beautiful coordinating black and white card. There we go. See that there? So I'm just going to leave that there. And now time to heat set that design. If you are not familiar with heat embossing, you should always heat set the design with a heat tool. Okay, but if you don't have those elements, heat embossing, embossing powders and things like that, you can use your beautiful inks that you may have in your stash. So let's get our gun. Get the gun warm, which means you get the less wave in the cardstock. The less time spent on the cardstock means less humps and bumps. So I'm going to get it hot. Once I'm happy it's nice and hot, I'll pick up that design and we will heat set. So as soon as I'm happy my gun is at the temperature, as soon as you pop it on, the embossing powder should change. Chase the powder and it will become more vibrant when it's heat set. And you can see all of that beautiful detail in that dragonfly's body. Think about 3Ding this dragonfly too. Happiness looks gorgeous on you. That would make anyone smile, wouldn't it? It'd make me smile. So let's get our card quickly built together. So let's get our sentiment onto some backing card of some form. Now I've gone black. I've gone black on black because I'm keeping it all in theme. Just going to stick that on there like so. Make sure it's straight. We have like a matten layer in the black there. And then our dragonfly, I'm just going to pop straight onto our black and white card. And once I'm happy it's in place, I'm just going to grab some cardstock and push it down so I don't get any mucky marks on there. And then we'll pop our beautiful sentiment on there. Now the dragonfly looks beautiful with some added sparkle, some sequins, some gems around. It is personal choice, but the capability to be really creative, elevate those wings, give it a 3D element is also there. There we have a monochromatic dragonfly. Really simple to create, but a really impactful card. So when this is in your home or given to a loved one, they are really going to appreciate how much work has gone into it. So beautiful. Please check out our other videos. We have lots of inspiration on our channel with the lovely Stamps by Me products. Whatever you're doing, have a beautiful day. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye.